give us an idea first. What exactly do you do?
Well, we're very excited to be announcing Pomelo for the first time. We've spent a couple years in stealth mode and have just exited stealth mode to announce the product. Pomelo is actually the very first way to send money instantly and for free anywhere around the world
Mhm.
that uses spending power and credit rather than actual cash to help family. What this means is that anyone around the world can, in effect, now use a Pomelo card to swipe at checkout, purchase things online, and then have a family member in the United States take care of that charge well after the fact. This is in contrast to conventional money transfer, which is
Mhm.
very slow, very expensive, usually around 7% on average per transaction on the fees alone globally. And what we've done is effectively made it 100% free because now the merchant subsidizes the transfer through interchange that we collect with MasterCard. So this is the first financial product in remittance transfer. That means 100% of funds that is sent to family is 100% of funds that they can then use to live their lives.
How exactly then will Pomelo earn from all these transactions, given that, of course, 100% will still go, of course, to the recipients?
Yes, so it really is because the merchant is paying the interchange
Mhm.
to process that transaction.
Mhm. Mhm.
So it's not only instantaneous because it's working over payment rails rather than conventional money transfer rails.
Mhm.
It's also much more secure and provides a lot more safety than having to have family queue in line to pick up cash. And certainly in this era of COVID, it's something for sure that is important to offer online e-commerce as well for so many families around the world.
Okay, we know for a fact that the remittance market in the Philippines is strong, but what other factors led you here?
Well, half my family is Filipino, so this is a
Mhm.
problem that I myself personally faced for many years, and it really was just a function of coming across an opportunity to solve this in a brand new way that's never been contemplated previously. Again, money transfer it has always just been about moving one currency to the next, and the difficulty there is that it's been very slow, very expensive. Of course, we can now transact at the speed of light, and we needed to find a way to do that in money transfer. It turns out that using payment rails powered by Mastercard enables us to provide an instantaneous authorization anywhere around the world and provide spending power rather than just cash. Spending power is incredibly important for everything, but certainly in an emergency. You just can't do that with conventional money transfer. Uh, God forbid, let's say something requires a visit to the hospital or there's an accident. Spending power lets you take care of that accident or that emergency very quickly, but not having to wait for money to arrive because it's already available on the Pomelo card instantaneously.
Mhm. Is there, at least, is part of the future working with the traditional remittance services here? Of course, the ideal, the first thing that you would think of with Pomelo is that it's going to compete with your traditional route cash remittance services. So, are you at least considering partnering with them in the future?
We see Pomelo as a brand new way of helping families around the world.
Mhm.
So this means that if a family did not have an ability to purchase things online, now they do with Pomelo. It also makes it much easier to shop because you just swipe a card at checkout rather than having to deal with cash, which of course has typically been handled by so many different people. Of course, COVID is a huge concern. And we feel that a card is actually healthier and safer for
Mhm.
customers around the world to use
Mhm.
rather than using cash itself. So we, of course, see the adoption of virtual wallets in every country around the world, whether it's Venmo here in the United States or Gcash in the Philippines or Paytm in India. But Pomelo is actually a brand new net addition to the wallet for our customers because it gives every single family member a personalized card of their own. It has their name on it, it is theirs, and it lets them spend without having to worry about having to ask for additional cash or running out of cash at the worst
Mhm.
opportune times.